Hey everybody, this is Boomy Moore, Presidential Marketing Director with FDI Longevity, and I am so excited. I'm here in Greensboro, North Carolina with Miss Susan Roseborough, who has an amazing testimony of how our longevity products helped her MS. So Susan, can you just finish telling me how your life has changed over the last 3 months? Tell us a little bit about your ailment that you suffered with and the problems that you have, and now what has happened to you since being introduced to these products.
Well, I am a 42-year-old with MS. I was diagnosed June 12, 1991. At that time, when I was diagnosed, I was legally blind, couldn't talk or walk.
Wow.
And they put me on a whole lot of steroids and everything, and finally I could talk and walk, and my vision came back slowly. But I didn't want to be on steroids because it made me gain weight. I'm like, that's not good. And with the steroids, if you missed the dose or did stuff wrong, you would die. And I didn't want that to happen. I'm like, I don't want to die because I did it wrong, so I need to stop this. So I stopped it, and I was good for a little while, and then all of a sudden I started having relapses and not being able to walk again, and I'm like, okay, I don't like this. So I went from walking good to walking with a cane to walking with a walker.
Wow.
I'm like, okay, this is not how I want to live. And I was introduced to FDI Longevity, and instead of just being someone who did the business, I decided, okay, let me try the products because this is supposed to be good for me. So I tried the products, and they worked. They really, really worked.
So tell us, what products did you start taking?
I started taking the Pollen Burst and drinking the coffee. I did try the Tangy Tangerine and the Rebound, but I preferred the Pollen Burst. So I stuck with the Pollen Burst and the coffee. I used the immune system coffee, and I started walking good.
In what period of time?
I would say a few weeks.
Wow.
And I'm like, I noticed the difference. Okay, I put the cane away. I said, okay, one day I'm going to run. And to my disbelief, I ran yesterday.
Wow.
And I'm like,
amazing.
My daughter said, Mommy, you ran. I said, I did, didn't I? I didn't expect it. I'm like, I actually ran.
Awesome, awesome. So let me just highlight a couple of points. So for 20 years you suffered with MS.
Yes.
20 years. They put you on steroids, and I'm so glad you brought out that you did not want to be on medication, because every year 250,000 people die from properly or improperly taking prescription drugs. So I'm so glad you wanted to get off of them. You replaced the drugs with a natural product.
Yes.
And because you started putting this nutrition in your body, antioxidants, vitamin D, the flower pollen, on the Pollen Burst alone, you were able to basically get your life back, have more energy, start walking again without the equipment, and after 3 months on the product, a person who suffered with MS for 20 years has now started running again.
Yes.
Is that a blessing or what?
Yes.
That is amazing. So thank you so much for sharing your FDI Longevity story. And you are what we call a true crusader now, because it helped you, I'm sure you're going to tell others, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
All right, guys. We'll take it from Susan Roseborough from Greensboro, North Carolina. Get your products today, FDI Longevity, because they're helping people in an amazing way. Give us a call, 443-864-9440, so you can hear some more product success stories and find out more about our opportunity.